Hi all, and welcome back to YashaHime. So now we're on season 4 of episode 2, which is called The Barrier at Mount Musubi. So, in the last episode, the three girls arrived at the foot of the mountain. This mountain supposedly contains a couple things. One is the root, the Kyokan root that Towa needs in order to have a new weapon created for her, one that will actually work better with her demon energy than the sword that she currently has. And two, that apparently the dream butterfly originates from this mountain, and this mountain seems to hold the secrets for it. So, also in the last episode, there was a scene where Rion, who supposedly is Kirinmaru's daughter, I mean, I don't know if that was verified or not yet, so apparently she's in the mountain sleeping. So, we'll like I believe she awakens in this episode. I don't know. I don't know if she's guarding the mountain. I don't know what's gonna happen, but super interesting, super excited to see what's going on here. So, let's jump into the episode now. Also, I darkened my room using like basically the same setting I use when I do my horror games playing, because it might be better to view the video that way, since I use the video is partly transparent anyway, because I'm trying to not get copyright strikes right while I'm doing this, and it's like too much just to cut it down to just reactions. I was like, I kind of want to so this way you guys also get a chance to watch the episode too. All right, but anyway, let's get into it now.
日暮とわと胎児や刹那、我ら汎用の双子にはそれぞれ2つの世界が同時に存在する。妖怪と人間、影と光、あちらの世界と戦国の世、戦いと安らぎ、悲しみと喜び、現実と夢、永遠と一瞬、そして大嫌いと大好き。戦国おとぎ造詞、汎用の夜叉姫。我らは善と多難な運命に突き進んでいく。
Maybe it's running off in the rain. I love that title.
ここが結び山か。おびただしい容器が溢れている。
あれ、なんだこれ。容器だけじゃない。
Ah, yes. Rion. I can't tell if that's like a hammock she's on or if it's like a cage.
やめて。やめてください。
なぜとどめを刺さる。
わらべが見ている。お前の子か。
そうだ。
戦場に子など連れてくるな。
Well, that answered that question right away. So she actually is Kirinmaru's child. I'm waiting for Hachi to show up now. song.
Musubi Yama no Kekkai.
Barrier at Mount Musubi. Towa and Setsuna's father says
トワたちは結び山に行ったか。
結び山にですか？
確かあの山には。
ああ、はい。あの山にはリオンが結界の中で巣ごもりしておりますです。
Or she's dropped. So they know who Rion is.
ここが入り口か。
さ、行くよ。
モロハ、この結界はただものじゃないぞ。
ああ、ものすごい邪悪な妖力で結界が張られている。
私たちで越えられるの？
私の勘だけど、結び山の真ん中に聖なる力が満ちているみたいなんだ。
ならば行くしかないな。そうだね。
Is that a trap?
犬の大将よ、この傷を見てみろ。殺生丸の娘たちの血はだよ。さすがお前の血を受け継いでいるだけのことはある。これほどの手傷もお前と戦った時以来もう600年か。もっともあの時の屈辱はこんなものではなかったが。
よくぞ生きて帰ってこれたものよ。
姉上、なんだあの犬の大将という妖怪は。わしは世界を一周して一度も負けたことのない男だぞ。
ほんにこんな島国にあんなつわものがいるとは思わなかったの。あら、よしよし、怖かったね。
Is there actually concern for Rion?
この角を見るたびにふつふつとたぎる怒りを心に刻み込む。この怒りは奴への憎しみではない、未熟な己への戒めだ。今宵わしが負けたのは日々の鍛錬を怠った結果。これよりお前を見るたびにこの屈辱を呼び覚まし己を鍛えることにする。よいな。
Riku.
いつの日かこの身を捨て去る時が来ることをお望みいたします。
キリンマル、犬の大将も言っていたのであろう。リオンを連れ歩くのはおやめなさいな。
わしはこの広大な世界と我が戦いを見せてやりたいだけだ。どんな強敵が現れようとわしが守ってやれば何も問題ない。
だが今宵は敗れた。お前は最強であるかもしれぬが無敵ではないのだ。
姉上の言葉は耳に障る。これ以上の小言はこの陸に言え。
陸でございます。
じゃあ早速で悪いんだけどこの腕を捨ててきておくれ。容器を求める羽虫が煩わしくてかなわぬ。
で、どちらに捨ててまいりましょう。
That's a bony as well. I wonder. Would that explain Toa's teacher,
まさか
Masu?
自分のボロ切れだった陸に裏切られるとはな。さて、わしはしばらくの間眠らなければならん。
That's a dream butterfly.
夢の中でまたお前に会える。なあ、リオン。
He he seems to show genuine
二人
care
は
for
どこに行
Rion.
ったんだ。しょうがねえな。またどっかで道草食ってんだな。
Time again. Moroha, she got left behind again.
お、
Oh,
あの樹木はきっと妖霊樹だ。この根っこが吸妖魂の根になるんだな。お、綺麗な子だ。まるで精霊みたいだ。
her ears.
この耳本物か？触れない。この子は精霊じゃなくて幽霊みたいなもんか？
刹那もモロハもいない。結界に弾き飛ばされたのかな。二人ともどこに行った？
結び山に入りし者に次ぐ。
この声聞き覚えがある。
今より我が問いに答えよう。お前たちに守りたいものはあるか？
守りたいもの。私は刹那以外に守りたいものは。
同時にもう一つの問いにも答えよ
There's one other question.
う。お前たちに捨て去るも
Is
の
there
はあ
something
るか？
you're willing to let go of?
この問いに正しく答えなければ結び山の結界から抜け出ることはできぬ。
ここは
Rin. And present time.
あれって夢の胡蝶か？もしかしてこの子も夢を取られているのか？あ、こんばんは。いや、おはようかな。
よくぞいらしてくださいました。私の名はリオンと申します。あなた様は？
私はモロハ。よろしくな。
モロハさんですね。では、モロハさんが私をここから連れ出してくれるお方なのですか？
連れ出す？おお、いいぜ。出たいなら一緒に外に行くか？
Her
あ
ears.
なたは妖力の他に霊力もお持ちなんですね。強い霊力をお持ちでないとこの結び山の結界を通り抜けることができないはずなんです。
そうなんだ。じゃあ霊力のないトワとセツナは？
連れの方がいらしたのですか？
うん。二人がどこにいるかわかるかね？
この方たちですか？
トワ、セツナ。
この結び山の結界の中です。このままですとお二人はずっとこの中から出られないかもしれません。
そんな、なんとかならないのか？
助けに行きますか？
もちろん。あいつらは私の大切な仲間だからな。
これは現実じゃない。結界が作り出した幻だ。そして妖力も使えないか。これは
Ooh. Oh, I like that image. Oh, look at that. That's so cute.
この中に入っていけば二人に会えるのか？
おそらくは。ですが結界から守りたいものと捨て去るものを問いただされるかもしれません。
何その全問答？
この吸妖魂の中は過去と未来の狭間とあの世とこの世の境界を通り抜ける回廊。一切妖力は使いませんから気をつけてください。
霊力は？霊力は使えるのか？
お気をつけて。
Oh. How'd that happen?
くさい。頼むぜ、浜田よ。なんだよ、たまらねえ。な
どうしたの犬夜叉
Inuyasha
鉄斎が
and Kagome.
親父の牙が俺に何かを伝えようとしている。
あそこ。
なんだ、やたらに浜の矢が騒がしくなったぞ。あれは今のはソータパパに見せてもらった写真と同じ。おふくろと親父、間違いねえ。おふくろと親父だ。
今のはモロハよね。間違いないわよね。
はあ、いつの間にか大きくなってたな。
Oh, they got to see each other.
今は本当は戦国時代のはずなのに、こんなに正確に現代を再現できるってことは、私の頭の中の記憶を除いたのか。私が通っていた学校だ。転校したばかりでぼんやりとしか記憶は残ってないのに、こんなに細かく。
まだ答えが出ないのかい？この世界が君たちの守るべき場所、同時に捨て去る場所。
この声、担任のキリン先生の声に似ているような。
一別以来だな、ヤシャ姫。
時代樹の精霊か。
ここは生と死と時空の狭間。どうやってこの場所に？なるほど。ゆかりの断ち切りを手に入れたのか。ならば、ここに来ることもできような。
She's smiling. This is Setsuna's violin.
いいわね、そのフレーズ。どこで覚えたの？
さあ、体が覚えていたという感じだ。
So
こ
Rin
の
used
女
to
子か
hum
ら
it.
聞かされていたのか。
母と再会した心持ちはいかなものだ。
母だと。母だとしても、なぜこんなにも若い。
封印された時は18だったと聞き及んでいる。
封印だと。
お前の母リンは14年の間このままの状態でいる。
時代樹よ、封印を解く方法はあるのか。
救いたいか。
胸が痛む。
哀れだと感じるのか。お前にも守ろうという気持ちが起こるのか。
守りたい気持ち。この人が私の守りたいもの。日暮神社、境内。私が小さい頃から見慣れている景色だ。俺、悲しくないのに涙が出て。
モロハ、トワ、セツナは一緒じゃないのか。
探したんだけどどこにもいないんだ。もし命を落とすようなことがあったらもう二度と。
しっかりしろ。ここは幻だ。いいか、結界に惑わされるな。
刹那、
ここって時代樹の中だよな。
ああ、この女の人、私見たことがある。とは我らの母リンダ。私のお母さん。
そうか。結び山の結界がお前たちをここに送り込んできたのか。
時代樹さんか、一つ教えてくれ。結界の中で親父とおふくろの姿を見たんだ。あそこはどういう場所なんだ。
あの世とこの世の境。
あ の世。
時代樹、知っているのだろう。どうすれば母を助けることができる？
ゆかりの断ち切りでゼロとの縁を切れば救い出すことができる。
ゆかりの断ち切りが。ならばあの母を救ってみせよう。
答えは出たようだ。
キリン丸か。
では改めてお前たちがこの結び山に立ち入ることを認めよう。そして我が娘リオンの話し相手にでもなるがいい。
娘のリオン。リオンって
結び山にはキリン丸の娘がいる。我々が吸妖魂を手に入れてもいいのか？
リオン、客人だ。
Ears.
結界から出られたようですね。
無事だな、二人とも。
私たちなんだか同じ夢を見ていたみたいだね。
夢？あれは夢だったのか？
いいえ、夢ではありません。
誰だ？
私はキリン丸の娘リオンと申します。
そうだった。今の話本当に本当なのか？
嘘偽りはございません。
お前がキリン丸の娘。
吸妖魂の根はここにあります。どうぞお受け取りください。
There's a teacher.
あら、キリン先生じゃありませんか。トワのご用でしたら、ソータのマンションの方へ。
いえいえ、今日は氏子としてこちらに参拝をさせていただこうかと。
よくぞいらっしゃいましたな。
宮司様。あ、以前この神社で売られていた紫紺の玉のお守りキーホルダーはないのですか？
紫紺の玉。はて、そんなものありましたかな。
そうですか。きっと私の勘違いですね。やはり確実に何かが変わってきてますね。かつて私が通り抜けてきた骨食いの井戸も今はなくなっている。
He was the arm! So that's why he has a connection with Kirinmaru.
どうやら私は間違いなくこの世界で異物になってしまったようですね。はてさて、これからどうすればよろしいのでしょうか。どうか教えてください、時代樹さん。
Ah, that was the end already.
キリン丸の身勝手にはずっと我慢がなりませんでした。どうか父を倒し、私の大好きなこの世界を守ってください。あなたならこの吸妖魂と星切りの笛を持つにふさわしい。
次回、汎用の夜叉姫リオンという名の少女。寂しかったよね。辛かったよね。
Ah! Okay. Wow. That was awesome. So, few other questions that we've had from back in, all the way in season 1 have been answered here. Like, besides Riku being basically revealed as to how he was born, which was basically hinted in the last episode, that he was originally the horn and he became a person, but now the reason he became a person is basically to remind Kirinmaru of his defeat from the Great Dog Demon Toga. So, I mean, that's pretty much why he discarded or basically abandoned Riku, is because, yeah, like, basically reminding, see, Riku made him angry and made him want to train more. And now the teacher, Osamu Kirin, I don't remember the first part, sorry. So yeah, so like we were wondering, like, how is it that the teacher, Soa's teacher, had a connection to Kirinmaru? Because, for example, he was able to see the Grim Comet when no one else could. Like when Sota was standing right next to him, Sota couldn't see it at all. So, but supposedly that, you know, people were saying, at least according to the news, that they just couldn't see it because it was further away, but apparently to Kirin, it was close enough that he could see it, and apparently a few others could see it based on what Sota had mentioned. Um, it's this way. Yeah. It was back. This was back in season 1, but at the same time that Keenan was, well, at the same moment per se, or like he was able to see the comet in the sky, and then the scene changed to Kirinmaru on his ship looking at the sky as well, and then Kirinmaru mentioned or said that the comet appeared in the modern era where Towa was from. So you know, like he how was he able to know that? And you know, like the people were saying, you know, like the teacher had a bit of an appearance similar to Kirinmaru. So you know, like, but now this answered it. Riku disposed of the Kirinmaru's severed arm into the bone eater as well. Apparently, it traveled through time and formed into like a less muscular version of a Kirinmaru with the different color hair. That's literally how he looks. So, yeah, and apparently he has ties. So I don't know if Kirinmaru purposely formed him, because I mean he purposely formed Riku based on what he saw. Like, you know, he could, like, if Riku was going to form it, it could have just been like as soon as the horn was cut. But no, it was the moment that Kirinmaru said that it would be a constant reminder of his defeat, and to make sure, you know, like when he sees him, he'll know to train harder. That's when he formed Riku. So he willed Riku to be formed. And then apparently, like, yeah, people were saying that maybe the reason that he hates half demons and humans, or especially demons taking humans as their mates, is because apparently he had a daughter who may be half demon just based on her ears, because, you know, it's like Inuyasha's. I don't know, like, I believe she is a half demon. I believe that was confirmed from the release notes and stuff. Just hasn't been confirmed yet in the episodes. But it's like, then who was her mother, and you know, like people thought that maybe, you know, Kirinmaru was ashamed of her, but that didn't seem to be the case. Like, he actually showed genuine, like, concern. Like, he wanted to protect her. He wanted to show her the world, and then show her like his battles. Like, he was never been defeated before until he fought the Great Dog Demon 600 years ago. So, and apparently he's been confident in his battles prior to that defeat that he would bring her along for her to watch. Like he wanted to impress her, and you know, like, show her how strong he is, so that she would feel protected. And then even then, like, she's been sealed into Mount Musubi. I don't know why she's been sealed as of yet, or who sealed her, but apparently, like, Kirinmaru is attached to her through the dream butterfly. Like, she'll, I guess, give her dreams to the butterfly, and then they'll go to Kirinmaru so he has a connection with her. So that does not show that he abandoned her at all, or that he's ashamed of her or nothing. Like, it's, I mean, the fact that he admitted it, that, you know, to the Great Dog Demon, that is his child. Like, yeah, and then Zero also seemed to show, like, genuine concern for her when she thought that, you know, like, maybe the girl was had been scared when Kirinmaru was defeated. So that was a surprise, because, I mean, then again, it was speculation, but, you know, if she is a half demon and he hates half demons, it would have been like he was ashamed of having a half demon as a child. So, and that doesn't appear to be the case. So it's super interesting. And I mean, it's hard to tell, like, before the preview, it was hard to tell if Rion is actually, like, on Kirinmaru's side, or, like, if she could be an ally to the twins. Because, well, to the twins and Moroha, because, like, she didn't seem evil at all. Like, she didn't seem like she had any ill intentions. And she even helped Moroha get into the barrier to go look for Towa and Setsuna. Though then it also showed Moroha sleeping in the, I guess it's a hammock. yeah, so I don't know, like I guess that would indicate that perhaps they were dreaming. I don't know. But now in the preview, it says that she wants them to defeat Kirinmaru and to protect the world that she loves. Which I guess that means that Kirinmaru wants to destroy the world. Although, like I said, I mean, I never really considered him as a bad guy because he didn't seem like he was a bad guy. Like he just seemed like he was interested in, ruling his lands and just making sure that he has no opposition. But he respects strength as well. Like he has a code of honor. So that's why I never really considered him as a bad guy. Like if anything, Zero is the one who seems more like a bad person, bad woman. But yeah. So I mean that's interesting now. So now Rion actually wants the girls to defeat Kirinmaru. She's asking them to do it. So interesting. Also, they saw their parents. Like Moroha finally saw her parents, and I'm like, that was the scene that was in the trailer that came out back in September. But yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't actually interact with each other. It was basically Moroha was just flying past them. She saw them, but she knew who they were. She recognized them. And I like the flashbacks going back to like the first episode. So I mean that was awesome. And then the fact that Kagome and Inuyasha knew it was her, and they were so happy just to see her, that she has grown. I'm like, that was so sweet. But I mean, I just wish they were able to interact with her. So I'm hoping they will see each other again really soon. And then Setsuna finally coming face to face with Rin. I mean, alas, Rin is sleeping, but the fact that she was able, and then she found out that that is her mother. And then they basically, which I didn't realize it. I'm like, I knew that Setsuna had mentioned that she didn't know where she got the song from, but that was the only song she ever played on the violin. And yeah, like I didn't really question it, but I'm like, holy crap. So, and it was in the last episode. Rin did hum the song right before Zero showed up, when she was looking at the comet in the sky. Which, going back to that real quick, I mentioned that I wasn't sure how long it's been since Rin saw her daughters when Sesshomaru had taken them. Like, it could have been months or like even possibly a year. That's what I thought. But the comet was in the sky, so that meant it was literally within those couple of days. It might have even been the same night. Or it could have been like the next night or the night after. Like, it was literally, the comet was already basically passing by. The danger of it was over. And that was when Rin was outside and Zero approached her, or confronted her. So apparently Rin is the one who's been humming that song. She hummed it while she was pregnant with the twins, and Setsuna subconsciously picked up the song. So she was playing it, she had no idea where she got it from, and I'm like, holy crap. I didn't even realize that we were gonna explore the origin of the song. I'm like, I love that song, so it's awesome. I love that. So I love that, like, that little extra information right there. That's awesome. And then Towa finally also showing up, and then finally getting confirmation that it is her mother, because Towa wasn't sure, but she was speculating it because she had only seen Rin twice in her dreams, and the second time she did question, is this our mother? But she never really, confirmed it. Like, no one confirmed it to her. Now they got confirmation that the mother's there, and she has not aged. She still appears to be 18 years old, and she's been sealed in there the entire time. So now Setsuna, basically, like, they were asked, what are they willing to protect and what are they willing to give up? Setsuna said she's willing to protect her mother. Towa said she's willing to protect Setsuna. I'm not sure that Moroha has gotten those questions herself yet, so that may happen down the line. But now, what are they willing to give up? Like, apparently Towa is to both save her time, but at the same time be willing to give it up. So I don't know if that means, like, at the end of the series, does that mean that she would have to give up the right of going back in order to stay in the feudal era with her family? Or, like, does that mean she'll never go back to Soda again? So, I mean, that's kind of, like, sad to think about, really, because, I mean, he raised her as his own daughter. And then what is Setsuna willing to give up? So, like, if she's willing to protect her mother, what is she willing to give up? And I wonder if that's the connection between them. Like yeah, she's now told that she could sever the connection between Rin and Zero, but that still doesn't answer. And apparently it wasn't revealed to the twins still that Rin was sealed because there's a curse on her, and if she is unsealed, then that curse will still kill her. So I mean, we'll see, what happens with that. But this episode was awesome. It was so good. I love the fact that they added all that extra stuff. And Inuyasha Kagome finally making an appearance that was not a flashback. I'm so happy. So happy. And yeah, and apparently they haven't aged either. I mean, well, Inuyasha, it's hard to tell them because he's a half demon. But Kagome does not appear to have aged at all, which, I mean, it's a good thing, I guess, because, like, both Rin and Kagome, because they're humans, the fact that they missed out 14 years of their children's lives, if they had, like, them not aging basically gives them a chance to, to get more years with their children. So, I mean, that's actually really good. I like that. So, but anyway, so I'm basically done rambling for now, I think. But yeah, so let me know what you guys thought of this. Dislike the video, comment down below, your thoughts about it, any theories you guys got about it. Please feel free to correct me for getting any names wrong, because my memory is that bad, and also I have terrible pronunciation skills. Alright, well, oh yeah, subscribe to my channel, if you like these, or what my gameplays. Or follow me on my Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description below. Alright, so have a good night. Bye.